The attack on Titan Collab is back yet again for a spicy rerun. We have, what, 2 brand new units, a new Levi and, what is it, I guess technically like time skip Aaron. So that's interesting, pretty cool. We have a rerun of obviously the old Mikasa, old Levi, and the SR Aaron, and they don't show it. Oh, actually no, that's green SSR Aaron. SR Aaron, they don't show on the banner because he is free. So what are we looking to pull? Well, we already have the OGs, except Levi, but I ended up getting Levi through the free missions. So that's where some of the extra tickets comes from. So I'm pretty much looking for the rate-up people, which is actually huge, because that should be theoretically easier to get. And it's not a collab banner if they don't splash in some coin shop units. So that's fun. And we do have some sins, although I don't need any of these sins except Blue Roxy. Blue Roxy is that bitch. So I'm gonna kick it off with some of these free tickets. And I don't think I've actually looked at any of the new units yet. So why don't I take a look at their skills? Oh, Escanor. Haven't seen an Escanor since, I have no idea. It's been a minute. So I know a lot of people are actually hating on this. Some people are calling this the worst collab. That's crazy. I don't know why. I literally have looked at 0 content for this. And I wonder if it's because the hype just doesn't feel like it's there for it. I'm definitely interested in summoning because I'm missing some of the people. And you gotta grab collab units. They're not gonna be back, especially if we're already doing a rerun, so. Cruel Sun, let's see what we get. It's usually at least a 2 SSR multi. We got 1 hidden somewhere in the back. So let me take a look at, we'll start with Blue Aaron Yeager. Steadfast Resolve. Oh, it's East. Okay. That one of the SRs is hidden. Oh, let's go! I clicked too fast and didn't get to see the full animation. I'm a big fan of that girl. Okay, so we had a double sins multi to start off. That's pretty nice. Do the other ticket. Alright, skill 1, I hated you. I hate you? Okay. It's kind of edgy. Inflicts crush damage. Single target crush damage. That's new. Crush. I'm saying it weird. That's a difference. That's new. It's hip 2. Or sorry, let me say double damage to enemies debuff. And double crit damage. Alright, so we got another unit that cares about debuffs. Sure. Second skill, I'll keep moving forward. Looks like a single target defense down. I'm gonna skip this, doesn't look promising. And inflicts damage, blah 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 blah. Okay, that's it for tickets. Let's move on. His ultimate, I'll put an end to this. For 2 turns, increases his own crit rate by 15% and inflicts spike damage. What the heck? I accidentally joined this crap. Get me out of here. Bro, I gotta turn these invites off. Seriously, bro? Get out of here. Go! Check the... No! I clicked it again? There's so many of these invites. Excuse you, jeez. Okay, well, whatever that multi was, it looked like a bunch of SRs, so we got double trolled there. Anyways, increases crit, and he does spike damage. It's great. I think this is, he transforms, right? Or no? Because his skill is his, whatchamacallit form. Titan form, whatever. Passive, desire for freedom. Increases basic stats by 10% for each giant or human ally. Okay, we're trying to spice up the giants. Big fan of that. Deals 30% damage for each buff effect applied to an enemy when attacking. Who stacks buffs? Assault mode melee does. Chandler's got a couple when he counters. Who else is meta that stacks buffs? Not sure off the top of my head. Attack-related stats. Oh, I guess the angels can stack some buffs too. Attack-related stats increase by 20% when an ally attacks an enemy with a favorable attribute. Okay, so extra damage when attacking correctly. In addition, you'll be given an additional giant race, and it'll be affected by giant passives. And at the start of your turn, your ally turn, recover 10% of the maximum HP of the giant ally who was damaged during the enemy turn. Okay, so that's incentivizing a giant team. I do like that they're slapping in the extra race, because that's not a very common thing. The last time that happened naturally was with Sigurd, being a human and demon. And then Freya does it, obviously, when she has a relic, she becomes a goddess. But I wouldn't say count that. What else? Holy Relic, the human or giant allies single target attack skill. When they use one, enemy's crit resistance is nullified by 30%. Okay, so you ignore 30% crit res. Crazy. I don't know how I think about that. It sounds like they're trying to make giants useful. He wants some debuffs. He likes people that buff on the enemy team. Gotcha. Interesting. What's next? Green Levi inflicts deadly damage. Single target, which is double pierce rates when attacking an enemy with Mark of Lethality. It will deal double crit damage. Interesting. Mark of Lethality. I'm imagining that's some edgy Levi tech. So, skill 2 inflicts damage equal to all enemies and infects them. Oh, okay, AoE infect. Classic. Holy. That was... How many multis was that an SSR? We're finally getting one at 270. Alright, and then his ult increases his pierce rates and inflicts pierce damage on all enemies. So he's a big pierce guy. Double pierce on his deadly card and some pierce on his ult. And his passive, at the start of the battle, give yourself the mark of defense. 2 turns, increase your pierce rate by 30%. Each human ally on the battlefield. That's pretty big. Use a skill. Before the skill activates, remove 1 buff effect from all enemies. We've got 1 SSR. And we'll click away. Remove 1 buff from all enemies. Applies a crit mark to the enemies whose buff effect has been removed. Increases your crit damage by 40% for each critical mark on the enemy. Critical mark, I guess, is the mark of lethality. That's what they're saying here. So he's got some marks to deal with. He sounds pretty good. He sounds like he would do a lot of damage. He's got a lot of pierce stacks. He sounds like he could be interesting. Ooh, we got Mikasa as our first AOT unit. And we're pulling into the 300. Oh, no, we're not. That was 240. Okay. Miscounted. His Holy Relic increases his own crit rates by 50% for each debuff effect on all enemies. He seems to slightly care about debuffs as well. Good for him. I don't think I need to touch up too much on old Aaron. He's the one that transforms. And... yeah. Or old Mikasa. I don't really think we need to worry about that either. They weren't the best. But they did do things. For sure. I think the other thing also is that they got a buff. Now, is that buff 5 on global with the drop of the banner? Or do we have to wait a couple days? Because JP waited a couple days. I don't know if anyone can tell me that. I guess we'll just find out in next week's patch notes. Also, I see one SSR. I did not count. Too busy looking at these skills. You know, for the most part, everything is pretty much the same in terms of content for the collab. Oh my god, fucking coin shop Deanne. Get out of here. Everything is pretty much the same. It's the exact same deathmatch, or global party deathmatch, whatever you want to call it. Fucking go through, holy cow. The Titan Conquest is the exact same thing. It's also post-nerfs. That didn't get changed. I feel like they could have added pre-nerf. I believe it was the Titan Conquest. So when you go around and clearing Titans along a path, to get to the end where it's Armored Titan and you could farm him. Back in the day, when Collab first came out, it was... I think it was just constantly dropping 5-star stones instead of the current 4-star stones. And it was so good. Like, anyone that took advantage of that got a huge boost in farming gears. It was very powerful. They nerfed it like a week later, and it seems to be not even worth running on auto repeats currently. Because again, it's 4-star stones. The drops seem pretty mid, and it's not worth it. I don't want to say it's the exact same story, because obviously who the heck remembers the story from back... Ooh, another Eska animation. Anyways, I don't know who remembers the exact story from back then. I'm sure there's recorded content for it, but I highly doubt they changed it. So, I mean, pretty much the same stuff all around, and I mean, We got some mini events going on, I guess, right? Like salvage trade up is cool. Whatever else is happening. But it doesn't seem like anything like really screams, hey, this is new, this is different, this is a collab, this is supposed to be hype, you know? I think that might be where people are kind of hating on it. Ooh, doubles are next to each other. I wonder if any of these SRs are fakes. A little booba physics, okay. Nope. Okay, that's like 6 and 7, I think. Next? No. Afterwards. Okay, okay, what are we doing? I don't know which Levi you are. Sasagayo. I hope it's the new Levi. I honestly can't tell. Okay, yeah, seriously, bye. Oh, sweet, it is the new Levi. Sweet. I believe it's a selector at the end, right? Which means I can select Aaron? Yes, and then I'm chillin'. I love it. Okay. Or they give me Aaron early and I don't have to go all the way. That's cool too. This is pretty much just get in, get your collab characters, get who you're missing, get out, if you can. I don't see any of them being particularly strong with multiple dupes. Okay, you know what? Let me take that back, because I didn't really review the numbers on their ults. Let me look. Ooh, we got to start here. Standard multiplier increase and crit rate increase on Aaron. Oh, I didn't look. I didn't even. Oh, I think it was a hidden one in there. I'm gonna skip. I don't want to click through all that. That's old Aaron. Okay. Whatever. We'll take it. Let me see. New Levi. What was his scaling? Scaling multiplier damage, pierce read scaling. It goes from 15 to 100. That's quite the scaling, I would say. I don't know. Nothing too different. Old Aaron. Let me see. I guess old Aaron dupes are cool. Wait, no, where is it? Increasing attack related, defense related, and HP related stats by 15%. Oh, okay, that could actually be pretty big. His dupes would be nice. The multiplier increases anywhere from 5 to 10% there. So he could get up to a 50% all stat increase. So that would be pretty nasty. I mean, I don't think old Aaron is viable. So getting those dupes in general would probably be pretty bad. It's just not a very dupable banner, man. It's just not. Is there anyone else they could have released? They could have released the other Titan units. They just added a new Aaron and a new Levi. That seems kind of sleeper. I don't know. I don't know. Does anyone else think it's a really bad collab? Is this the worst collab we've had? No idea. It doesn't seem the best. Like I said, it seems pretty mid. How many collabs have there been where the characters have just been... I don't want to say groundbreaking, but they've stood the test of time, right? King of Fighter. Kyo has been relevant for a long time. Not currently, but there are some shenanigans that he pulls on some bosses. Rimuru goes hard. Ram's been used a lot lately. ReZero? Not ReZero. What's it called? Yeah, no, ReZero. The rerun with Reinhardt. He goes hard too. I don't know. Some of them are hit, some of them are miss. I'll tell you what, the Maeve collab is a miss. This is probably a miss. Stranger Things was a miss. But we got had to go the whole way. We didn't get a lot of collab characters in general, right? Because we got Mikasa. Actually, no, we got everybody. We just already had old Aaron and old Mikasa. Red Levi is free, and then it's SR Aaron, right? Who's not in the banner. So yeah, we hit everything, so that's pretty big. We did have to go the whole way, but not that big of a deal. So that is going to be my summons for Attack on Titan. If you guys like to drop a thumb, maybe sub if you're into that, and I'll see you in the next one.